This is Brendan with Cusack Prep, and what I have for you today is a quick video reviewing right triangle trigonometry. Now, this first video is simply going to specify what the SAT provides you with as far as formulas and what formulas related to right triangles you're going to need to memorize on your own. So, at the very beginning of both math sections, you're provided with a list of formulas as well as a number of shapes that they show. For triangles, they provide you with 4 different formulas and shapes. So I'm going to fill these in on the triangles that I've drawn right here. The first formula that you're going to be provided with is the Pythagorean Theorem, which states that for a right triangle, if one side is A and one side is B, and the hypotenuse is C, we know that A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Another formula they provide you with is related to 45, 45, 90 triangles. For 45, 45, 90 triangles, they tell you that this side is x, and this side is x root 2. So they provide you with the ratios relative to the angles. They also provide you with 30, 60, 90 triangles. So let's say this is 30, this side is 60, and this side is 90. 30-degree angle, the side opposite of it, is going to have length x. Opposite the 60 is going to be x root 3. And opposite the 90 is going to be 2x. Furthermore, they provide you with the general area formula, where in order to get the area, the height has to be perpendicular to the base. So if the base is this length down here at the bottom, and the height is right here, the area of the triangle is defined as the area is equal to 1/2 the base times the height. So here we have it. These are the 4 formulas that the SAT provides you with. If you feel very comfortable with these, great. If not, I'm going to post videos later in the playlist that tell you how to use each of these formulas when encountering an SAT problem. Now, those are provided, but there are definitely some triangle concepts that you are going to need to memorize on your own, and I'm going to write these out here. So, what you need to memorize. Most of you probably remember this first one as Sohcahtoa, as provided in your algebra or geometry course. And what these are the trig ratios for triangles. So let's say we have a right triangle with an angle theta. Opposite of it is that side. Adjacent to theta is this side, and the hypotenuse is right here. So what Sohcahtoa is used for is the sine of the angle theta is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. The cosine of theta is equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. And the tangent of theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. You need to memorize these. These will in no way will these be provided for you on the SAT. Other things you need to memorize related to triangles that may be useful. I'm just going to verbally express these topics. So if you're taking my course, please write these down. One topic that you may need to understand is that in a right triangle, or any triangle for that matter, the longest side is always opposite the largest angle. Meaning, if this angle right here is the largest angle, it's not in this case because it's a right triangle, but let's say it were, then this would be the largest side. Since this is a right triangle, this has to be the largest angle, so this is the largest side. If this angle is the smallest angle, then this side should be the smallest side. So essentially, they just need to correlate. Small angle, opposite of that, is going to be a small side. In addition to that, it's helpful to know that all the angles within a triangle add to 180. So if I take this angle here, and I add it to this angle here, and I add it to this angle, all three values need to add to 180 degrees. Or they might add to pi radians. Occasionally they do ask a question in radians related to triangles on the SAT. Just remember that 180 degrees is equal to pi radians. In addition to that, there's one other topic called, and I haven't seen it in recent years, but it used to come up on the SAT a lot, is the triangle inequality. And what the triangle inequality states is that any two sides of a triangle must add up to be greater than the third. So for this particular triangle that we have right here, that would mean that this side plus this side has to be greater than that side. Or this side plus this side has to be greater than this side. Another way of thinking about it is that the shortest distance between any 2 points has to be a straight line. So in order for me to travel from here to here, if I go directly through the hypotenuse, that must be the shortest distance, meaning that must be shorter than adding this side and this side together. So as you complete your worksheet, remember triangle inequality, remember what the degrees add up to, and also remember the relationship between the sides and the angles. Please write down your understanding of this topic at this time. And that provides a basic introduction to right triangle trigonometry. In the following videos, I'm going to elaborate on each of those topics to try to deepen your understanding and also provide you with some sample problems. Thanks for watching.